Hey everyone, so in the last video we have developed the Apple Watch's div, and in this video we are going to move to these small divs here. And if you notice on the actual website, then we have 6 of these here, 1 2 3 4 and 5 6, but we are only going to develop 4 of these here because last 2 are not looking good there, so I am not going to include them. However, if you want to, then you can include these 2 also, and then you can just add the links of these different web pages and your website will work like the actual one. And then we have this one on the last. So let me just focus on these right now, these 4 divs here. And in this video we will develop only this one, and then we will just copy and paste this one for all of these and complete our project. So main target here is this 16-inch MacBook model. There we go. As you can notice, this one is just like the one on the official site. There we go. Now let me just cover this one. So for that one we require another div, and let me just remove this one right now from here. So Command X, save, go to the CSS file, paste that one there, and just take 3 of these that we require usually. There we go, and save this one, close these. There we go, just 3 more. There we go. As you can see how structured this one is, taking just a small space. Otherwise we do have a lot of space there in this file. So there we go, save and come back to this one, and here copy this div. There we go, and close both of these. So here paste that one. There we go. Now let me make changes according to this one. So first of all, let me change the classes. Say from iPhone 11 to Mac. Maybe we have not used this one. No, we don't have used this one, so we have Mac here. And change the classes name to something like M1. This is m_text, denoting the Mac. And then M2. And let me check the images. So we do have this one, MacBook Pro, and here we have this one, so M1 and M2. So this one M1.png, this one M2.png. There we go, sorry, M2. There we go with that one. And let me check what do we have right now. There we go, something like this one here. Now let me change this one to according to our requirements. So here, first of all, provide this one as Mac, this one M1, this one m_text, and this one M2. Save, and let me again check. There we go, something like these, because we have the same classes right now there. So there we go with that one. Now let me first of all make the div for this particular size. So if you notice, this one is actually less than 50% of width, but nearly about 49% or something. So we will just provide here width, say 48%. Let me check that one, what do we have? There we go, but this image is out of the boxes. Let me also reduce the size of these images first. So I'm going to provide you here actual sizes, because this time we require to create this div. So here we have the first image, that is with the height 109 pixel and a width of 295 pixel. There we go with 295. And then we require this second one, 340 pixel, with a width of 480 pixel. There we go. Now let me reload, and there we go with the images, but still they are out of the box. So the reason for that one is actually this. So we have focused on the size, but we did not have focused on these. Now let me check. There we go. Both of these are here. Now just the last one. There we go. Now finally we do have all of these here. Now let me focus on our div size. So here we have this one 48%. And if you notice there is a slight more there. If you can get the difference there. So that is actually 48.7%. There we go. Reload. And right now we do have nearly the same size of this div as compared to this div. There we go with that one, 48.7%. And the background color will be same like that one. And height will be 583 pixel like the normal one. Position will be relative. And top required to be -42. Because there is a large gap here if you notice this one. So let me just make that one to 42. And there we go with that one, what we require. So here we have that one, the perfect div here. And now let me change the images position. So now we have the perfect size of the images as I have given you. You can also check the size of these images, nearly same. We also do have the perfect size of this div. Now we just require to change the positions of text. So for that one, first of all, this image we require this one somewhere like this point. So the top distance, say 210 pixel, and the top will be 10 pixel. There we go. That we make both of these to bottom so that we can notice the differences. And there we go. This one also. There we go. Now we have just a little difference in both of the left distance and the top distance. So this will be 209 and this will be 7 pixel. There we go with that one. And if we talk about the link, then we have this one with a left of 301. There we go with that one. And this one on the top 135. Rest of the things will be same here. And for M2, this MacBook, we require to have this one 107 on the left. And on the top we do have 170. There we go. Perfect. So we do have this one nearly same. There we go with that one. So we are now done with this div also. In the next div we will focus on the Airpods Pro Div. And with that one, this whole will get balanced. Because right now it's hard to scope the difference in between these two. So I hope you got the same results with this one also, as this one is more easy to create. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hey everyone. So in this video we will continue with our small divs. In this one we require to create this one. And in the last one I have noticed a little more spacing is required in these boundaries. So for that one, also add here a margin of 12 pixel. There we go. So just add this one there, save and reload. There we go with that one. Now we have the same length of this div and exactly the same height. There we go with that one. And one more thing here, there is a little gap in this one. Learn more. So for that one also, just increase this text top to 135 pixels. There we go with the perfect one. So just update these two values in your code for the Mac, and then rest the things are perfect. Now after this one, we will add another div here. Command C, Command V for the AirPods. So just make this one, and there we go. And now for this one, we require the properties, but first let me copy them to CSS file. There we go. And now here, change this according to our AirPods. So for that one, let me provide ID of Air, and then the classes be like Air1, Air underscore text, and in last we have Air2. And then let me check what are the images we have. So here we have the A1 and A2. So just change this one to A1 and this one to A2. There we go. Now we have this one. Let me check what do we have right now. So something like this one, because we did not have defined these classes. So also change the name of these classes to Air for this ID, and this class will be Air1, and this will be Air underscore text. This will be Air2. There we go. Now let me check. There we go with the div here. Now let me make some changes in this div also. First of all, the color. That is, we have black. So for that one, 6 times 0, and there we go. And after that one, the position of this one. So we require this one right here. So there are various methods you can do for that one, like floating and all these, but I'm going to prefer the position. So here we have this one 47.8%, because the other side one is a little larger than the left side one. After that one, we have the height same for both of these, and then margin 12 pixels, position relative, and this top will be 645 with the left 714 pixel. Now what actually I have done here, first I made this one to left. Let me remove the top for right now. Command X and S. There we go. First I have made this one to the left, so that this one has a very small boundary here, just like the one that we have as an example. There we go. And then what I will do, I will make this one up here. So in this way it will not change its position. But if you are building a website like in which you need to change this screen size, like from this one to this one, then prefer floating and all these with breakdowns. Right now we just need to make this one as a demo file. So that's why I'm using positioning here. Now I will make this one to the top. So for that one, let me provide a top value. Something like, first let me have 600 in minus, because we require that one in opposite direction. There we go with that one. So it's nearly reached there. And how you can match these? Just zoom these all and try to match that one. So 640. There we go. A very small gap in that. And if you did not zoom that one, then they seems to be very perfect. But actually they do have a small gap. So just remove that one by providing 5 more pixels. And there we go. So completely perfect size here. So done with that one. And after that one, let me just edit these. So first of all, we have the first AirPods image, which is this one, AirPods Pro. And this one seems to be a little compressed in width as compared to this one. This one is a little wider. And the bottom one is more wider in our case as compared to this one. So first let me edit the first one. So that one requires a height of 98 pixels and a width of 325 pixels, because that one is more in width. There we go. So perfect for this one. And after that one, the AirPods Pro, they actually have a height of 365 pixels and a less width than the 480, which is 330. There we go. And here we have a perfect size of AirPods also. Now let me just change their positions to something like this one here. So for that one, we need to go to the styling part, and here we need to edit the air text and air 2. So all of these have absolute except the air text, which is relative. And this one requires a 185 pixel of left and 24 pixels of top. There we go. Let me check that one. And there we have the perfect one. So this one is a little up scroll there, and this one is down. That's why you are getting a little difference, but they're actually in the same position. As you can see, this is based on these divs positions. After that one, we have these AirPods in a little more left. So for that one, we will provide this left to 185 pixels. There we go. And the top will be 150 pixels. Reload, and there we go with the perfect position of these AirPods. So as you can see, they are completely on the left, and the top is also just like this. So perfect for the AirPods here. And let me check the link now. So link is also perfect. And what are the properties of link? We have the relative one, 301 pixel, 135. So this will be same like this one here, because they both of these are at actually same position, just with a left distance. So there we go with that one also. So we have created the AirPod div also, and now we just need to create these two. So thanks for watching, and again I'm hoping that you are getting the same results, and I will see you in the next video. Hey everyone, so in the last video we are also done with the AirPods div here, and in this video we are going to cover the iPad div, and in the next video we will finish this one. So for this iPad, we will just copy this one and edit the items. So here we have the brackets, and I'm cutting this styling from here, pasting that one here on this CSS file. There we go. Save this one, close them all, and there we go. Now just copy the one for the Mac. So copy and paste that one here. There we go. And now for the div, copy this one, the AirPods. There we go. Now edit this one for the iPad. Simply iPad here, and let me make the classes like iPad1, iPad underscore text, and iPad2. And let me check the images for the iPad. We have, there we go, i1 and i2. So this will be like i1 here, i1.png. Then we have this one, i2.png. There we go. I hope you are getting the same results again. I'm saying this one again and again because if you are getting any different result, then just check the code with me and go on with that one. Now done with this one, let me change the IDs also. So here iPad, this one also iPad. There we go with this one, and in last we have this one iPad 2. Save, and let me check what we have. There we go. So here we have this one, iPad, and this one is very down there because the position is actually relative. So it is relative to its own position. Here this AirPod must be here because they are actually one after the other. We have made this one to this position. So that's why this one is actually here, leaving the space empty here. But that's no worry, we'll make this one top down here. After that one, let me edit the items here first of all with the iPad div. So this one requires a 48.7 just like the one we have with the Mac. Also the background color is same, the height is same, position relative, and then we have this one to be on top, say 500 pixel. There we go with that one, just a little more, say 600 pixel. There we go, 660 pixel. Let me check that one. I think that is more, I guess. So this will be something like 650 pixel. There we go, 5 more. Perfect. So here we have this one with a perfect cap, maybe a 2 or 3 pixels more, 652, and there we go, perfect. So here this one be 652. After that one, let we have the images. So this image and this image, this one is bigger than that one in height and width. Not in height of this one is small as compared to that one. So we need to increase the height and decrease the width. So here we have the height 98 and we will increase this one to 135 and the width will be 210. There we go. Let me check what do we have. There we go with a perfect size, just like this one. And after that one, let me change its position, which is here absolute, and in the left, where do we require this one to change? So we need to move this one to left, and on the top I think we do have already the same distance. So here we have the iPad 1, and on the left we will make this one to 249, and on the top let me increase one more pixel. Not this one, this one. There we go. With the perfect position. And after that one we have this link. Let me make this one to a little down so that it will not interrupt this, unlike any computer. So here we have this one, position relative, left 301. We need to increase the top a little more. So for that one, let me increase this one to 165 instead of 135. And perfect. So we have this one also perfect. And in last we have the iPad 2. So first of all, we need to increase its width. And how we can increase that one here? So it's actually covering the whole div. So what we can do here, we can make this width to 100%. There we go, and remove the pixels. Save this one and reload. There we go with that one. So it's actually here on this side because we have some left distance also. So we need to make the left distance to 0. So here we have this one, make this one to 0. Now let me check. There we go, beginning from the 0, and there we have this one at this point. After that one, let me again check the size. So there is a difference in height also. We need to make our smaller, say 315, and there we go with a perfect size after decreasing 50 pixels. Now this one is a little down as there is a more gap this side compared to this one. So let me increase the top also for iPad 2. So instead of 170, let me have 180, and there we go. So a perfect div for iPad. So now, as you have seen, now we are moving faster and faster, and with the same div where we have required a half an hour is completed in just 4 and 5 minutes. So this is how you will get faster in your work also. And we are now done with this one, just left with the MacBook Air that we will cover in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.